Well, some of us maybe just don't really know how to pray. It's interesting. I do, throughout my ministry career, which is going on like 20 years now, I will sit down with couples often for counseling. And one of the things that I find very interesting is that it can sometimes be easier for a couple to have all sorts of different levels of conversations, but to actually pray together is the hardest thing. Because prayer, why is that difficult? Why is that difficult? Because prayer is it's vulnerable. It's exposing the deepest part of our heart, our desires, our fears, and our frustrations. And so when we do that, I mean, some of us are trying to avoid that our entire lives. We turn the TV up, the radio on, we go to sleep with it. We do not want to be alone with our own thoughts. And so why would we pray? Because that would be being alone with our own thoughts in front of God. There is nothing more vulnerable than that. Perhaps we don't pray because, if we're honest, we just get bored in prayer. I remember the first year of me and my wife's marriage, we said we're going to pray every single night. We're going to pray for each other, pray for the world. And I remember it started really strong after the honeymoon, and then maybe a month or two in, we just fell asleep. Lord, just thank you for the... Done. Maybe we don't pray because we get distracted in prayer. I mean, I think if we're honest, I think this is all of us to some extent, some of us more than others. John Newton, the author of Amazing Grace, he said, he talked about how prayer exposes our spiritual weakness. When we go to pray, I mean, you can be excited, you can be feeling strong, you can be all studied up, and yet prayer exposes who we really are in front of God. He said, the buzzing of a fly is enough to overcome all my strength. Maybe we don't pray because we're distracted. Maybe we don't pray because we get intimidated in prayer. Maybe you come from a family or a church background where when you go to pray, oh my word, the people around you, they're calling down angels and binding Satan and casting things out, and you're just like, whoa, what is going on here? I am, wow, I'm intimidated. This is a little bit above me, beyond me. So people feel guilty, bored, confused, and awkward about prayer. And I don't want to assume that everyone here even really knows what prayer is.